everybody, and welcome to Inspired Reflection with Jeanette. If you've been following what I've been doing this week, is Jacob's story and how it applies to business. So, if you missed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the first three topics. That way, you know how in order they are. Basically, the first one was following my dream, the second one was risking my reputation, the third one was paying the price, and today is forfeiting my stability. Now, of course, all of them have themes and things like that and how you apply it to business. So I want to be able to share with you everything that I can about, how you apply this to business. Now, today's topic is kind of important because many businesses today are facing the rise of tariffs, right? So they're going to have some struggles. So I'm hoping that this message reaches them as it helped myself. So today's story, we'll continue on with Genesis. And is Genesis, if you want to follow me, is in the Bible, Genesis 32, chapter 32, verse 22, when Jacob wrestles with God. Okay. So, like I've been doing, what I do is I will read the passage in the Bible, and then I will show you how you can apply it. 5 steps of how you can apply this, or 5 points where you can apply this to your job or to your own business, right? So let me first read you the story. And in the Bible, again, at Genesis 32, verse 22, that night, Jacob got up and took his 2 wives, his 2 female servants, and his 11 sons, and crossed the ford of Jabbok. After he had sent them across the stream, he sent over all of his possessions. So Jacob was left alone, and a man wrestled with him till daybreak. When the man saw that he could not overpower him, he touched the socket of Jacob's hip, so that his hip was wrenched as he wrestled with the man. Then the man said, "Let me go, for it is daybreak." But Jacob replied, "I will not let you go unless you bless me." The man asked him, "What is your name?" "Jacob," he answered. Then the man said, "Your name will no longer be Jacob, but Israel, because you have struggled with God and with humans and have overcome." Jacob said, "Please tell me your name." But he replied, "Why do you ask my name?" Then he blessed him there. So Jacob called the place Peniel, saying, "It is because I saw God's face to face, and yet my life was spared." The sun rose above him as he passed Peniel, and he was limping because of his hip. Therefore, to this day, the Israelis do not eat the tendon attached to the socket of the hip, because the socket of Jacob's hip was touched near the tendon. So that's the story. So, how can you apply this to today's business, right? In Genesis 32, verse 32, Jacob wrestles with a mysterious man who is later revealed to be God or an angel. This event marks a pivotal moment in Jacob's life where he struggles physically, emotionally, and spiritually. By the end of the encounter, Jacob is blessed and renamed Israel, signifying a transformation in his identity and future. To apply this story to your business and the concept of forfeiting stability, here are a few key insights. Insight number 1: embrace the struggle as a path to growth. In business, as in Jacob's story, moments of uncertainty and struggle often lead to growth and transformation. Just like Jacob had to wrestle to receive his blessings, there might be moments in your business when you feel like you're fighting for success or clarity. These struggles are part of the journey and they can refine you. your skills, and your business, even if they temporarily threaten your stability. Insight number two, let go of control. Jacob was physically wounded during the struggle, which symbolizes his needs to relinquish control and submit to God's will. In business, this can mean acknowledging that not everything is within your control. Sometimes letting go of the need to micromanage or always have the upper hand can open up new opportunities for divine intervention and growth. Um, Concept number three, faith over fear. Jacob's willingness to keep holding on, even when it seemed like he might be overpowered, showed his perseverance and faith. In business, your stability might feel threatened by risk or unexpected challenges, but holding on to your faith in your purpose and values can help you stay grounded. Even though uncertainty, faith in God's plan can provide the strength needed to press forward. Point number four, transformation through perseverance. Jacob left the encounter with a new name and a new identity. In your business, you might feel like you're being stretched beyond what feels comfortable, but this is often how growth happens. When you endure through difficult moments, you may emerge with a new wisdom, creativity, or renewed sense of purpose. The process of wrestling with the tough challenges of business can transform you and your company. So this has happened with us, right? And with the Creative Spirit channel, it has happened. And that is so true. Okay, point number five. Find your blessing in your struggle. At the end of Jacob wrestling, God blesses him, even though Jacob had to forfeit his previous stability. He was ultimately rewarded with a greater future. In business, taking risk or stepping out of your comfort zone can lead to new blessings. Your business might need to let go of the old model or approach to find greater success and fulfillment in your future. So, in summary, how do we put all this together? Jacob's story teaches that struggles, though they may challenge your stability, are not just obstacles, but opportunities for growth, transformation, and a deeper connection to your purpose in business. Embracing these moments can lead to unexpected blessings. Now, you're probably going to say, but how? Well, the only example I can do is give you my example of when I was in my business of created creations of the heart art. I started wanting to do everything. I didn't know whether I was going to do painting, sculptures, woodwork, anything. And then I learned something totally new, unexpected, which is epoxy resin. Then the Lord gave me some ideas, and I started with a clock. That clock became a brand. That brand became a patent, a idea that kept growing, right? But did I know I was going to end up doing clocks? No, because when I started with the creations of the heart art, it was totally painting. I have done like so many paintings. I had an art gallery. I sold like 300 paintings. And then I realized I stopped. Like I stopped at 300 and that's it. So you look at yourself and you go, what now? You know? And God will still give me ideas to do paintings, but and then I started with the clocks because I started the creations of the heart art. And these clocks, I was buying like the molds of everything that I wanted to do that I thought was cool to do. But everything faded. Like the clocks were selling and they're doing great, but I didn't know that back then. I was just, you know, making these sculptures, these beautiful clocks. And they just became my brand. So, known as the clock lady, I decided to keep doing the clocks. And then I started doing coasters. So now I developed a new brand. Now I got coasters. So then all of a sudden, I was approached about a new idea, new business, which was the Creative Spirit channel and to work behind the scenes and having fun with J&J. I just never thought that it can grow as much as it has, right? It was very the way the Lord is stretching is how much can I take? And so far he has blessed me to have the wisdom because I had prayed. One of the things I always pray for is wisdom because the scary part is going about the unknown. So what I'm trying to say is you can start with one point of your business and all of a sudden it's something else and it becomes successful. And that's what happened with me. So you go on and you say, God, where do I go from here? Well, let me put it this way. If it wasn't for having fun with J&J, I never would have learned how to do a YouTube. And now I have a YouTube. And it wasn't for J&J, we never would have had the Creative Spirit channel. I met fantastic people and friends in the Creative Spirit channel, right? Well, if it wasn't for the Creative Spirit channel, I wouldn't have Inspired Reflections, my own show where I give you the word on how to apply God to your business. This is where I'm at today. Where God takes it, I don't know, but it can only get better because God doesn't make junk. God does not set you up for failure. God sets you up to have faith in your business so you can be successful at your business with the skills and things that you want. And if sometimes it becomes difficult, well, the only thing you can do is pray and ask the Lord to give you wisdom on what to do next. And one of the things you got to have is a lot of faith and patience because that's required in any business. In the first business, you're just in the first year of your business, you're just discovering who you are. In the second year, you're refining and growing. By the third year, you should start seeing revenue. By the fourth year, you will be successful. But it's if you keep on with the concepts. Now, a lot of people are telling me, how are you doing in your business? I'm doing good. See, the first thing you have to do is when you become successful at business, start with the little. Don't forget to pay your tithes. A lot of people say, I don't believe in that. Well, let me tell you, I have seen where tithes do work. You have to put your tithes in your business. It's only 10%. It's Bible written. Everything in the Bible is the truth. And the Lord says, your first fruits, 10% of your tithes to me, that goes to help the widows and the children, right? And a lot of people don't believe in that. But if I was to tell you that me as a human being, when I was working and I was getting paid, I would pay my 10% and then some to the church, you wouldn't believe I never went without nothing. And I got tenfold back, and God would bless me, right? But don't do it because you expect something back, but do it with a good heart. Do it because you know it's the right thing to do. God sees everything that you do. You already have the Holy Spirit in you if you accepted Jesus. So, one of the things you want to do is pray for direction. Ask God where He wants you to go with your business. Ask Him that you want what you want and write it down in a journal. Do a prayer. Pray for your business. Once you ask, now you follow up with prayer. Lord, where do you want me to go? Can you please bless my business? Can you give me wisdom for my business? Or can you show me the steps to make my business grow? What am I doing wrong? It's okay to ask the Lord all these questions because it brings clarity into your business. Now, what I love is that with the merchants at the Creative Spirit channel, they have an opportunity to be on a program and grow their business or an ad, right? This is not really about the Creative Spirit channel, but the idea that we're in a position where we can help people. One of the things I did pray for as I am in the Creative Spirit channel is please help me help people. Help me love them and help me help them with growing their business. If there's even a chance that I can help them with the fact of having them on the channel and let them grow and get business, and we can do that, then we have done our job. Because the Creative Spirit channel is a place for everyone who's in business, especially crafters. We love our crafters. And you can always share your love also. Maybe you're a business that is not crafting, but you would like to put an ad. You can do that too, right? Here's the thing, doesn't matter what you do, is the heart that you have when you do your business. Make sure you pray about everything first. Go with your idea. Ask Lord to give you guidance and pay your tithes. And watch God grow your business. I hope that this has helped you in um, growing your business because there's so much to learn. Even I'm still learning. So, again, finding your stability. This is Jeanette with the Inspired Reflection, again with another message of how to put God in your business. I'll see you next week, and I hope that you can apply the things that I have read. If you want more information, you can write to me at the inspired reflection 77 at gmail.com. Prayer requests also, we can receive that. You can send it to inspiredreflection77 at gmail.com. Thank you for joining me this week, and I hope to see you again next week. Have a blessed day and a blessed week.